Okay, let's get straight to the point. Let's talk about this news coming out of North Carolina around the Charlotte area. So this right here is Mike Brown. Mike Brown is the owner of Brown's Dream Team, lawn care service. So he a LC technician. Now, Mike Brown then found himself in some trouble. As you see, he be out there doing his thing. He come do the beautification to your yard, trim your hedges up. He do it all. But Mike Brown also, if you hire him, it come with two things. He gonna come cut your yard and make it look good. But he also gonna make it look good for him because he probably want to invite some guests over and have a little get together while you gone. So Mike Brown has clients that he go do their yards. And some of these yards that he's doing is like in a big fancy neighborhood, big mansions. So they're paying big money because that's a lot of yard to cut. So Mike Brown has been arrested and accused of throwing a party at one of his clients' home while they was on vacation. Now, I went to his page and I think I found a video from this home allegedly. And you can see him in the backyard, all by the pool, walking around, vlogging, making videos. At one point in the video, it's almost like he looked back at the camera like, party coming soon, right here at this location. It's like he is walking around his own property. But Mike Brown, this situation is hilarious because even though this is a serious thing where he is basically on somebody's property, doing their lawn work, but taking it upon himself to go in their home and invite a whole bunch of people over right here. Just having a shame dang doodle right there in them people's house and they don't even know it. Let's check out the news clip about everything that went down.
A Charlotte landscaper accused of hosting a party at a client's home is sharing his side of the story.
He says he had permission to be on the property, but deputies say the homeowners were shocked to learn that there were hundreds of people at their home while they were on vacation. WCCB Charlotte's Casey Jones spoke to the landscaper who says he believes that he bent some rules but didn't break the law.
Michael Brown owns Dream Team Landscaping. In his 6 years in business, he's serviced many homes, including this multi-million-dollar property in Union County.
How long have they been one of your customers or clients?
I don't consider them as a customer or a client. I just don't.
What do you consider them?
Family.
Oh.
Mother and father.
Saturday afternoon, Brown says he threw a graduation party for his son at this home on 12 Mile Creek Road, where he claims he had permission to be.
Trust is already built. That's why I was able to be there.
Videos circulating on social media show hundreds of people of all ages on the property.
Yes, we charged at the door just because we wanted to ensure that if anything was broken, we could replace it. So it is liability when you're running a business.
Neighbors called police about noise and traffic. Deputies showed up and shut the party down. Brown is now facing felony and misdemeanor charges for trespassing and breaking and entering.
He represented the home as his own. He said he was a resident of the home. A second attempt to tell him the truth, he told us that the home belonged to his grandparents. And several attempts later, he did finally decide to tell the truth that he was just the lawn guy.
Deputies say the homeowners are on vacation and were shocked to hear Brown threw a party.
The only authorization that Mr. Brown had ever been given to be on this property was to cut the grass. He didn't sleep there, he didn't live there, he was not related to the homeowners. His job was to take care of the yard.
So as you heard in the news clip, Mike Brown said that he was supposed to be there. Now, I don't know if he just, whatever, he don't want to just tell him what it is, but you heard the officer said after 1-2 times, the third time he finally told him, okay, basically I wasn't supposed to be, I just threw this party and all this kind of stuff. But he's sticking with his story like, these people is like family to him. Now, we don't really know what's the deal with them being on vacation and him being able to enter the home. Now, I mean, if you come cut my yard, and do my lawn work, trim the hedges up, but why would you need keys to get into my place? Unless he really do know them. So we got to kind of think about this. Do he really know them? But anyway, Mike Brown, later in this news clip, he don't even seem to be taking this serious. Because the lady was talking to him, and she even told him, why don't you call the people? Because since they family, call them and let's talk to them. Mike Brown, he was like, nah, we ain't gonna do that. Y'all check this out.
Brown still believes he has a good relationship with the homeowners. I asked him to call the couple,
Can you call them?
Why would I?
but he refused.
Because there's nothing wrong with breaking rules. You just can't break the law. So I might have broke rules, but I didn't break the law. Well, I will do it all over again because I have 3 more kids that's gonna graduate.
You can have the same party at the same house?
Yes.
Deputies say they seized more than $3,000 cash that Brown collected at the party. The sheriff's office says they've been in contact with the homeowners who asked that Brown not return to the property.
If you want to do right, choose right.
Man, shout out to Mike Brown. This dude right here, hey, he's in good spirits though. Hey, that's how it is what it is. He already done what he done. He the type of person you can tell like, hey, once I make a decision to do something, I'm living with the consequences. Because that's exactly what it is. He knew that throwing that party in them people's house while they was on vacation. I mean, this is like some stuff from House Party off TV with Kid and Play. But he knew that, hey, it is what it is. Once I get caught, I get caught. But one thing I did is I had a ball. Now, even though they took his $3K in cash, I don't know why would they would take his money. I mean, it's his money. Or what they gonna do, just seize it for what? But this is an overview shot of the party, I guess, as people start to arrive. Now, I don't know why he wasn't thinking, though, okay, you have neighbors in this neighborhood. You know, you have homeowners association. And you have people who be watching. You know, if the people who live here ain't used to having a lot of cars at their house, it's going to throw a red flag up to other neighbors like, what's going on? Why is a lot of cars at this house at this time of night? And he did this for his son as a graduation party. Now, his son got to know, like, Daddy, what are we doing over here in these people's house? I thought these just the clients. But who knows? Like I say, he said he know them. They like family. And it may have been like that at some point. But I guarantee you it's not like that now. But hey, like I say, Mike Brown has his own lawn care company, Brown Dream Team. This is his IG page right here. Hey, if you in the Charlotte area, surrounding North Carolina area, and you looking for a lawn man that can come out, trim your edges up, do some beautification to your yard, cut it, but then also throw a party, hit him up. This don't mean he is a bad business guy because he did this and threw this party in them people's houses. It don't mean he's a bad business guy. He clearly does good work. It just comes with a little extra. Y'all get in the comments what y'all think. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like and share my videos. I'm Gertie Mack. Holla.